Hello, welcome to Geeked Up Board Games. My name's Carl and today I'm going to teach you how to play Root. Today, the Marquise De Cat faction. Sorry about my French. So the Marquise De Cat is a fearsome industrialist that's managed to take control of the forest. She's pretty much the main villain of the game Root, but she's also the easiest faction for new players to start as. So the goal of the Marquise de Cat is to spread your building empire throughout the forest. And on your player board, you'll notice a series of buildings. Now the first of each type of building is free and doesn't give you any points. But after that, there's a cost associated with wood, and each one, when you buy it, will give you points. If you ever lose a building in battle, well, you place it back on your player board. You won't lose the points you gained for that building, and if you buy it back, you will gain those points again. However, the more buildings you have on the board, the more valuable each one becomes, so it's worth keeping them alive as much as possible. Thankfully, the Marquise de Cat has more soldiers available than any other faction, so you'll be able to spread your empire hard and fast, or you'll be able to really rein them in and defend your buildings as much as possible. That's up to you. Now, the first choice any player makes in the game is where to place the keep for the Marquise de Cat. The keep is your centre of power and it goes in one of the four corners of the board. No other player will be able to place components on the keep. It also grants you a field hospital. So if you ever lose a soldier in battle, you'll be able to pay the price of one bird card to bring those soldiers to your keep and keep them in the game. Now, let's look at the turns for the Marquise de Cat. So the first thing you'll do during the birdsong stage of your turn is to place one wood at each of your sawmills. That's easy. After that, you enter the daylight stage. Here, you'll craft a card if you've got one available, and then you choose 3 of a possible 5 actions. Those actions are to battle, to march, to recruit, to build, or to overwork. So let's have a look at those actions in detail. We already know battle. Simply roll the 2 dice once. The highest number goes to the attacker, the lowest number the defender, and shows how many components are removed from the board. You start with soldiers, but if there's no soldiers left, you can remove buildings for 1 victory point per building. To march, well, that means you take any number of soldiers and move them from one clearing to another. You follow the basic movement rules, but you can do it twice for 1 action. To recruit, that's easy. You place 1 new soldier at each of your recruiting stations. And to build, well, it's quite self-explanatory. You use the wood you've gained at your sawmills to place a new building at a clearing you control if you can get the wood to the clearing. Overwork means you discard 1 card matching a clearing with a sawmill to gain 1 extra wood. And finally, if you need an extra turn, you can discard 1 of your bird cards to gain 1 extra action. Simple. Finally, as the evening sets in, you're going to simply draw 1 card, plus 1 extra card if you've uncovered any card symbols when you've been buying buildings. Looks kind of like this. Your goal is to get to 30 points before any other player. Go, have fun. My name's Carl. Like and subscribe if you want more videos like this one.